Hi, and welcome to Josh and Tim Talk Sports. I'm Tim Shire.
I'm Josh Dome.
All right, we're going to talk about the Guardians and their continued hot start. And then we'll talk about the Cavs and their...
What do you even call that? What do you even say?
Is disastrous a strong enough word for the weekend?
Almost. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's not.
No.
That was terrible.
Complete utter chaos.
Yes.
Jeez.
Chaos could actually end in a positive. It could.
Yeah.
That did not end in a positive.
No. Yeah.
So that we'll talk about that. And I also had a little bit. I don't know how. I did not. I'm proud of myself. I did not watch 1 second of the NFL draft.
Really?
Or the NFL selection show. Yes. I did not watch 1 second of it.
Really?
Nope. I just got alerts on my phone. That was enough for me.
I watched it through Pat McAfee.
It's hype. It's all hype.
Yeah.
It is.
But I like Pat McAfee.
I do.
He's
I like him too.
So
but the Guardians were on.
Yeah.
And the Cavs were playing that night.
Yeah.
The first night. I'm not watching a fucking NFL draft over a team that's in the playoffs and the team that's playing a regular season game.
Yeah.
Anybody in Cleveland did that and tries to tell me that they're a fan of the Guardians and Cavs equally to the Browns, they're not. Stop lying because you're not. Okay? Just admit you kiss the asses of the Browns and you like them more. Don't give a false narrative. Don't. I don't want to hear it. As Judge Judy says, don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
It's a good one.
Okay?
It's a good one.
I'm not dumb. All right? So I didn't watch any of the draft. Buccaneers, I know, drafted a center. From everything I hear, it was good, but who knows? Who knows? He could suck. He might suck. I don't know. Yeah, what I loved the other day, Saturday at the game, was... did the draft start Friday night? Friday. Did it start Friday? No, it went Thursday,
I think it was
Friday,
Thursday.
Saturday.
It was
yeah.
Thursday.
Saturday at the game, a coach that I coached with for a year, Derek Sharp, brother of Kevin Sharp and his stepbrother Kevin.
Oh.
Isn't that something?
That's something.
His two brothers, Kevin. Isn't that great?
Jeez.
Yeah. So Derek Sharp says to me, and I didn't say anything to him first. We were talking about the Guardians, and he says to me, he spent the game Saturday with us in the dugout. It was so good. So he looks at me and he says, "Isn't it amazing, Tim? Isn't it great? The Browns had the greatest draft in NFL history last night." I said, "Yeah, isn't that amazing? That happens every year." Because that's what this Cleveland media acts like. No matter who they pick. Remember when Cade York was the greatest kicker ever picked?
Oh, he was the greatest kicker prospect of all time, I thought.
Yeah, how'd that work out? It didn't.
Work? Nothing about that work.
You know he's back with them, though.
Probably.
They re-signed him. I think he's on the active roster because you can have like 1,000 people on there right now. But yeah, they re-signed him. Oh,
who knows?
Maybe that stupid collision bend bar can reactivate their commercials. Cleveland's kicker Cade York here. Like, really? How arrogant are you?
Jeez.
How arrogant are you? Oh my God! I did not like that guy from the second they drafted him. And you said you felt the arrogance too. Yeah,
I remember.
He showed what he was, didn't he? It's getting warmer out here now.
It is getting warm. It's getting warm quick.
I thought about putting pant legs on, but I was like, no, I'm going. Even if it doesn't get warmer, I'm going with the shorts.
Yeah.
Because we only have like 5 months a year we can go with shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we gotta use them while we can.
Exactly. I mean, there's a rare February show maybe where we can, where it gets warm, or a December show, something like that. But yeah, not, I'm not I'm not throwing a shorts day away in April.
Exactly.
On
I
April
agree.
30th.
I agree.
Okay? All right. So now that we got the fashion over with, because I am a fashion plate.
I know. I mean, Tim's a big fashion guy.
Huge.
I mean, the amount of effort and stuff that we put in before the show to get dressed and ready is unbelievable. The amount of time it takes.
We
put a lot into this.
We're doing the show today
right?
at noon. We started the fashion prep at, what was that, 8:30 this morning, something like that?
Yeah, we had to be here by 8:30. Started at 9. Yep.
The fashion coordinator helped us pick out our outfits.
Yeah. What was his name again? God, I always forget his name every time we're here.
Francois.
Yeah, I mean every time we're here, because we don't really talk to him. He just
No, we don't. We don't.
I mean,
well, he's just the coordinator. Josh.
Yeah,
we're the hosts.
Yeah,
I mean, why should we talk to him? Come on.
I mean, we're like up to Cade York levels here. Huh?
Yo, well, I don't know if we're that good.
We're not.
You know, see, think about it, Josh. He does do an amazing job with our fashion.
He does.
But he's still not worthy of us talking.
No.
I mean, come on.
Francois Jean-Paul something.
I think it's Francois Benoit.
Benoit, okay.
Francois Benoit is his last name.
Yeah.
I've never checked into what his last name is.
Were we supposed to do a background check on him, Tim? Oh, jeez.
Nah. He doesn't matter enough.
We keep it simple here.
Yeah. So, Francois did a great job dressing us for the show.
I mean, other than the fact that it's getting warm out here and I guess still got a sweatshirt on.
He's like, Josh, you wear the hoodie today because it is cold. We not want you to get sick. Tim is old, it don't matter. That's what he said.
Oh, jeez.
So
you don't listen to that guy, Tim.
I
you don't know.
Especially when he talks like that. Just because he's from France doesn't mean he has to have an accent.
Yeah.
But I was thinking of going to Paris. I was thinking of going to Paris this summer. I hear they have something going on there.
Yeah,
they do. Like one of the big fashion shows or something.
Fashion and sports or something.
There's something sports going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, they got that Olympic thing going on.
Oh, what?
Come on.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
Give me a break. All right, enough of Francois.
All right.
Francois Benoit. Okay. So, we got Guardians. What's going on with our Guardians?
They're still hot.
Yeah, they are 19-9.
Yeah.
They had a 3-3 week last week.
That's all right.
Won series, lost the series in Atlanta, but barely lost the series in Atlanta.
Yeah, and Tim, we talked about it. In series like that, 1 out of 3 is just
We
fine.
said that last Thursday.
That's exactly what we talked about.
On this very set.
On this very show.
Yes,
this very
we said it.
Podcast, or very talk show.
Yeah,
yes.
It's a talk show. We're
talk
not a podcast.
We're not a podcast.
I'm not a fan of podcasts.
We're not a podcast.
Yeah, we are a talk show.
Talk show.
Yes. Josh and Tim talk sports.
Yeah, talk sports.
Yes.
I mean, we do it all. We got comedy. I mean, we do it all on here.
Talk fashion.
I mean, yeah, we talk fashion.
We're not going backwards, though. We're done with the fashion for today.
Jeez. Did Francois leave yet?
Well, yeah, he doesn't. You know, and I don't think he really wants to be part of the attention of the show.
Yeah.
He likes behind the camera.
Yeah.
You know, those outfits he wears, my God.
You'd think he'd want to be on camera with
you
that.
would think. Oh, my God. But, so, I got one for you.
Yeah.
Well, first let's talk about Sunday. Did you watch the Sunday game?
The Sunday game?
Yes. They lost in extra innings.
I did not see that one. I saw the first.
The Quan and Ramirez base running errors.
I didn't see
Quan,
that
it was the second time he got caught stealing in that game.
Yeah.
He's been caught stealing a few times this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's the first time I think it really cost them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they scored 1 run early. I don't know if that was the first or second inning.
I did see those plays though.
And I posted in the group. I posted in the group after they only got 1 run and they had bases loaded. I posted, that's going to come back to haunt them.
Yeah.
And it did, because they would have won in 9 innings if they had scored more in that first inning. So that hurt them. And then, Quan, he just got caught between second and third. Like, he went and I don't know. And then Jose didn't slide and he slowed up.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
why?
was like, boy, he was
I know
so mad
he was. I know he was.
But the thing is with those two, they won't hide from it. They know they screwed up. They know they probably cost the team a win. That will just fuel them. You know what I mean?
They won't let it happen again.
No. And Vogt. I like Vogt. Vogt how he handles that stuff.
I've really been liking what I'm seeing from him. I really do.
He said something after that. I'm never going to tell guys not to be aggressive. These guys work too hard. And I remember Ted Kubiak told me that in 2010 or 11, one of the 2 years he was managing the Captains. I'll never tell a guy not to be aggressive. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I mean, you're taking part of their game away.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so he, I'm sure he had a word with them.
Yeah.
And they know.
Yeah.
So, but here's one that I got. I looked this up, and I looked it up again last night just to make sure. Mm-hmm. Because I'm sick of the people that don't know baseball, that complain about things just to complain. Stephen Kwan, Tyler Freeman, and Will Brennan, the current Cleveland outfield, all have better batting averages, and every offensive category they are either tied or better than Will Benson and Nolan Jones.
They're playing bad, both of them.
All three have equal amount of home runs as Will Benson. Jones has 1 home run. And now he's probably going on the IL today.
Yeah.
Hurt his back Sunday.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, why aren't those people still want Will Benson and Nolan Jones?
I don't know. I'm a Will Benson fan.
I just thought, I like Will Benson too.
I'm a Will Benson
He's
fan.
a really nice kid. I really like him. I hope he succeeds there. But he's not on our team anymore.
True.
Get over it. Yeah. We've got our guys.
Yeah.
And there's more coming.
There's always more.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chase DeLauder will be up here at some point. So we don't need those two. I'm sorry, we don't.
We don't.
They're gone.
Yeah,
they knew they didn't need those two.
Yeah. That's why they're gone.
Yeah. I mean, always say they made a bad move, and then when it turns out to be a good move, these people, they're nowhere to be found.
Quiet.
Look, maybe I misjudged them when they sent Manzardo down. The team's played pretty well.
True.
I thought they were going to need him.
True.
At this point, they don't. Maybe they will. I'm sure they will at some point. I would say I still would rather Manzardo be DHing than David Fry.
I don't know, man. David Fry's getting the job done.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
I'm just not. It's not that I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I don't feel like he's an everyday player.
Yeah, I don't think he is either.
They play him 5 days a week.
But they do. They do. But he's not playing bad. And he's productive. And he gets big hits when they matter.
He does. They talked about it on the game, I think, Friday. Maybe Saturday. They talked with a couple of younger guys. I think Brennan and Kwan. They didn't talk to any of that. They didn't talk to Bo Naylor. They didn't talk to a catcher. But I think it was Kwan and Brennan they talked to about Austin Hedges' impact on the team. Mm-hmm. And how big it is.
Yeah.
And how much it matters.
To the outfielders.
To anybody.
Yeah,
the whole team.
I know, but they went to the outfielders.
Isn't that something?
To ask, yeah.
And he told them that they have to believe every day. You know what I mean? And he said Stephen Kwan said last year, we got a little complacent. We thought we were good. Yeah. I love that they admit that they know.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, isn't that great?
That's something.
I love it. That's why I think this start is not a fluke.
Yeah, I agree.
Could they go 9-19 in May?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could. But I don't think they will.
No, I don't think they will either.
I just don't think they will. Oh, and by the way, the Twins. Let's get to
Best
that.
team in the AL Central?
Yeah, before
Huh?
to Ken and Crash.
Oh yeah.
AA SCH.
SCH Crash. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad that their 8 wins in a row don't count because they've been against Chicago, the Angels, and now Chicago again last night.
Mm-hmm.
It's too bad they don't count because those teams suck.
Right.
Just like the Guardians' wins against Oakland.
They
Even
don't
though
count,
Chicago and Anaheim are both lower in this percentage-wise than Oakland. Yeah.
But it doesn't count.
And people have been impressed by Oakland. I've been seeing a lot of things. People are impressed by how well Oakland's been playing. Except against who?
The Guardians.
Oh, yeah. They went 1-6 against the Guardians.
Yeah.
And I think they're close to 500 against everybody else. They might be 500 against everybody. Let me look at that real quick, because Ken and Crash need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're such know-it-alls. It's just a shame that this 8-game winning streak the Twins have went on does not count.
Yeah,
it's a shame. It doesn't count.
Yeah, 8 games.
Okay,
man.
so Oakland, if they weren't playing the Guardians, 12-11.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow. That's a winning
12-11. Yes.
It's a winning
Yep.
record.
And let's not let Ken and Crash forget that against winning teams, the Twins are 7-13. 7-13. And they're 8-0 against crappy teams.
Oh, really?
They're 8-0 against teams that are a combined 17-41.
So that past 8 games they played, huh?
It doesn't count.
Wow, what a shame, huh?
Yeah.
What a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Crash.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. Couple of losers. But they got followers, so they're intelligent.
Matters. Yeah,
they're intelligent.
so their opinion's right.
They're proof. They're proof that just because you have followers doesn't mean you know shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's move on.
Oh boy.
Since we already talked a little NFL draft, but let me finish one thing before we get to the Cavs. This dumb Browns podcaster.
Oh boy.
I love podcasters.
Uh-huh.
We don't do this. By the way, people, we don't do this. We don't sit there and say, what lie are we going to tell today? Or what false thing are we going to tell today so we go viral? We don't give a shit.
No.
If we go viral, we go viral. If we don't go viral, oh well, our lives go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
still
don't care.
tell the truth.
We do this show because we like doing this show. We do.
Come on.
Josh and I like to talk sports.
Yeah.
That's why we do this
simple.
show. Yeah.
That's simple.
So this podcaster, Dog something, I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to give this guy, because he's a loser. He ripped Tony Grossi today because Tony Grossi wrote about now that all the draft picks are used, that they traded away for Watson. We're going to find out how this trade plays out. He tweets, this guy, that how can Tony Grossi, a man who obviously hates the team, cover the team? So I tweeted back at him that you obviously don't understand journalism.
Mm-hmm.
That you call out situations. You don't kiss the ass of the team you cover. Mm-hmm. He's not brainwashed like this guy. He hasn't responded to me yet. He usually does. And what I love about him, too, is he responds with, thanks for watching. No. I would never watch your show.
Yeah.
Or your podcast. I would never spend 1 second of my precious life watching your garbage show. Never. I just wouldn't do it.
Never.
I wouldn't do it.
Not a single second.
No, why would I do that?
Not worth it.
Oh my God.
You don't want to hurt yourself, Tim.
No. I don't want to waste time on that garbage. It's garbage. And what's funny is my tweet that calling him out, where I said, this is what I exactly said. You obviously don't understand journalism. He's calling out what has been a bad trade to this point. You're too brainwashed to understand it's a bad trade. He does not work for the team. A journalist's job is not to kiss the team's ass. If you were a real journalist, you would understand that. Oh, it's funny that a couple actual journalists have liked my comment.
Oh, wow.
And that's something, because they know it's true. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get to the Cavs here.
Okay.
Let's get to the Cavs.
Let's talk about the
We'll
Cavs.
spend about 3-4 minutes on them.
Let's talk about the Cavs.
I spit all over my phone.
Oh, boy.
I thought it was raining for a second. I'm like, no, it's not raining.
You just getting peed on, or
You know, I get going.
you getting peed on?
You know
Tim?
how it is,
What's going
Josh.
on?
You were at that game.
Yeah.
You were at that game at Perry where I got a little excited, arguing with the ump and the other coach. Mm-hmm. These great teeth I have. It didn't end well. That was a disaster.
I do remember that day.
But I didn't spit at him on purpose. Mm-hmm. I didn't mean to. I felt bad about it. But some of the Karen parents in the crowd didn't know that. So let's move on. The Cavs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I jokingly posted on Twitter, not on Twitter, on Facebook, during the fourth quarter of the game on Saturday, that I just looked up Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on Google, and the Cavs logo came up. That's pretty much it. Like one day they look like they're something. It's the same team that came back from 20 and beat the Celtics.
Yeah. The same team.
Same team! Healthier team now!
It is healthier now.
And what? And what do they go to Orlando and play like a cup? I don't get it. They play terrible.
It was terrible.
It was one of the
Last
worst.
week, Tim, we were sitting here saying, yeah, it should be a sweep. Should be a sweep.
I didn't say that.
We said it should.
It could be. Oh, it should be.
should.
You're right. It should.
We
We
did
did
say
say
it
that.
should.
You're right. We did. You said 5 games.
Yeah, originally.
And
then
I said 6.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 is still possible, but highly unlikely. Not the way they're playing.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like by this time next week, because I at this point I'm not sure they'll win the series.
I don't know.
By this time next week, we could be looking for a new GM, a new head coach. Donovan Mitchell will be gone, or he will say he's leaving, or that he's not signing the extension.
Yep.
But he's still got a year and an option left. But so that those 3 things, if they don't win this series, those 3 things are happening. They're happening. As sure as NASA is the North American Space Agency. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just can't see it. It's just, I hate to say it because I never, I don't care who it is and I don't care how much I don't like him. I never root for a coach to lose his job. And I'm not rooting for J.B. Bickerstaff to lose his job.
No.
But I really am. I can't take those post-game press conferences when they play bad. It's, they are painful. Like, I could go grab that overgrown rose bush over there and squeeze it,
Oh, jeez.
and it wouldn't be as painful. The excuses that man makes are unbelievable. And when they don't play well, he's like, well, we weren't the best version of ourselves. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Tell us something we didn't know.
Duh. Thanks, Captain.
Why weren't they the best version of themselves? Isn't there this guy called the head coach that's supposed to prepare them for this? What is going on here? And I want to know what goes on in that locker room. At halftime. What do they have, a party?
They probably just sit on their phones for 15 minutes. Are
they like the 2011 Red Sox? Are they drinking beer and eating chicken?
Jeez.
What's going on at halftime? I'm serious. What's going on at halftime?
I'd love to know.
They come out flatter than my neighbor's tires on my neighbor's van that hasn't moved in several years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what is going on?
They must just sit in there on their phones for 10 minutes. JB says
if they're on their phones at halftime of an NBA game,
NBA playoff game,
any game, he needs to be fired right now. I mean, we don't know that. That's just a speculation. My God.
Yeah.
I don't care if this is a new world we live in or...
Yeah.
Anyway.
No.
That was the raindrop I felt there.
Really?
It was.
Okay.
But, so, I just, it sickens me. Josh, as you know, we've talked about it before on here.
Mm-hmm.
I covered the WNBA for 7 years.
Yeah.
They have 8 less minutes in a game than the NBA.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 less minutes and a half. The talent in the 97 to 2003 WNBA was not what it is now. Okay. It was good because if you watch, I have a game from 2001. And if you watch that game and you watch the College National Championship, you'll be like, they were better than the College National Championship game. So I watched it right around the same time. I watched it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I don't want anyone to think that I'm putting down women's basketball, because if anyone that knows me knows that I'm a huge fan of it. If the Rockers scored 29 points in a half, we would be going into halftime. That media room would be like, wow, they're terrible tonight. They're terrible tonight. And the Cavs did it in a playoff game. They got outscored 61-29. Are you kidding me?
A 4 seed that was winning the series. Come on.
Like, and Donovan Mid, there's always an excuse. I got to be better. Yeah, you do.
16
you
points.
You do.
16 points is not going to do it, man.
When he came to town, he was welcomed like the savior. What's happened?
I'd love to know, because, I mean, you got to be the man. If you're
and
the man,
I love people take the easy way out too. You want to blame Evan Mobley?
Yeah, everyone always blames.
Are you
Evan
kidding
Mobley.
me? These tough guys who
check his stats this series.
He's soft. Well, why don't you say that to his face?
Yeah.
He might not hit you. He might not punch you in the face. But I'll tell you who would.
His brother.
Oh, yeah. Give me a break, you tough guys. Donovan Mitchell needs to do more.
It's not the bigs that are the problem.
No.
It's not.
Jared Allen's been amazing. He shut you people up. He shut these people up who've been saying, who said crap.
He's the only person that had a good game the other day.
Yeah. He's had a good game almost every game this whole year.
Yeah.
But people, these fans that do that stuff, he can't have one bad game because they'll rip on him.
Yep. They'll hit you quick.
Yeah.
But it's something else that confused me, Tim.
Yeah.
Back to JB. Why? I'd love to know why. At one time on the floor, George Niang was the tallest guy on the floor.
Look,
Tristan Thompson's still there.
Yeah, I know. Look, I am not a basketball guy at all. I will never say that I could even coach a youth team. But some of his decisions, they're head scratchers. Even for a basketball dummy like me. Okay.
I mean, I think George Niang's only like 6'6" or something like that.
Yeah, 6'5" maybe.
6'5", and he was playing the center.
Yeah,
and he was playing center.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I hate Mo, but Mo's like 7 foot, 6'11".
Yeah.
And the worst part is, you know why the Magic had all this momentum is because of Mo. They let that guy talk his crap.
Oh, they did.
They let him walk all over them.
They did.
They did.
They did.
They
looked scared little kids.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible. But
so let's step it up tonight. Let's step it up, fellas.
Let's win tonight.
Let's step it up tonight.
Win
Come
tonight.
On. You're back home. Let's go.
Yeah. So I can go to Game 7 next week.
Yeah.
I won't be there tonight. We got a game at Grand Valley. Blue Devils won yesterday. Beat Grand Valley.
Yep.
7-3. Good game.
Mm-hmm.
Did some fundamentally good things. A couple mistakes, but you know. Good game though. Good game yesterday. I was glad. And you know, the scoring. The official scoring was unbelievably good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It always is.
It was so good. I'm not bragging, but it was so good. You know.
I know.
20 years I spent making sure I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Spending next to an official scorer in a press box.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too many other people in that park that did that.
Probably not.
No, especially in the stands.
Yeah.
So, but you know, that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
But I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
I went a little over the 30.
It's all right.
That's okay. We had to talk about Francois.
Yeah, we did.
But for Francois, I'm Tim Shire.
I'm Josh Dome.
And we'll see you next week.
Go Cavs.